Hey team, hope you're having a great day today. Just wanted to come on with a message for you since we're approaching the Vegas convention. I remember when I got started in business, got started here. I basically stayed a client for almost a year. Then I quit my job, back to Thailand for a couple months, started studying for my exam full time. Came studying for my exam full time, a little bit cuckoo, but that's how I roll. Came to Edmonton to write my exam and ran into Jay. And what he let me know was the next day was the Vegas convention. And he let me know some important reasons why I needed to be there. And you already know them. But the biggest players in the company were going, the things that I would learn, the people I'd get to hang around with, what it would do for my skills, knowledge, belief. And I gave him some excuses as to why I can't go. And the biggest one was that I had $100 in my bank account because I just came back from Thailand, a big trip. And a gentleman walked by named Dave. And I didn't know who Dave was at the time. He was just really sharp, very positive. And Dave was very successful here, had a big business. He was making $500,000 at the time here. And Dave started challenging my thinking. He's very business smart guy, very business minded, great leader. And he started challenging my thinking. And he said, I loved how he gave the comparison, but he said, Curtis, rich people find ways to invest in themselves. So he said, rich people would look at Vegas as an investment into them and their business. Poor people would look at this in terms of a cost or expense, that wouldn't give them any return. The biggest return, nothing will give you a bigger return than investing into you, right? Investing into ourselves. And that's how rich people look at Vegas, an investment into them and their business. He said, poor people look at things in terms of problems. They look at problems where rich people look at solutions. How can I get around this problem? What's the solution to it? How can I figure this out? And he said, I loved how he gave the comparison on the mentality. And then he said, I'll tell you what, if you go to Vegas and you come back and tell me it was a waste of your time and money, show me your receipts. I'll write you a check for every dollar you spent. We'll shake hands and you'll be on your way. And I'm not a part of Dave's team. He has no benefit, no gain if we do really, really well here. He's nothing. But that's how much conviction he had in Vegas. And he stuck out his hand and he said, I'll see you in Vegas. And I said, brother, I will see your ass in Vegas. And I went and figured it out. 12 hours later, I'm on the plane heading to Vegas. 12 hours later, I figured it out. Did what I had to do. I'm calling people to borrow some money. My dad helped me out with the flight to get there. I got on the plane, still pretty much had about $100 in my bank account. But check this out. While I was sitting in the airport waiting for the airplane to come, and then we got onto the airplane and I'm sitting there and my $1,000 credit card limit increase got approved. I figured it out. And think of what that did for the rest of my career. When there's a problem, I look at it in terms of solutions, not in terms of problem. How can we go figure this out? And then knowing that anything is figure outable, basically, just like what kind of confidence do you think that would give you? So I went to Vegas and everything changed. I saw exactly what they were telling me times 10. The biggest players, the inspiring messages, the knowledge about how the business works and how to run it better and get things moving. And I made a decision in that meeting that this is where I was going to plant my flag. And that decision, because I showed up to Vegas, because these guys believed in me and weren't buying my BS and wanted me to go, completely changed our business. And is a big reason why we have what we have. A lot of you needed to hear what I just said just now. And I'm not talking about if you're a person that you literally can't go because something else is at that exact same time or something, you know what I mean? Like you literally can't. To the people that you could go, but you're choosing not to, or you're maybe looking at this like I was, where I had my own excuses and I just needed to switch that and start finding solutions like you could go, this message was for you. You got time to figure it out. You don't have 12 hours. I figured out in 12 hours. You got about 3 weeks where you can go figure it out. And if money's an issue, we need to start thinking a little bit bigger because you can figure that out right now. So we're believing you. That going, you have way more to gain than if you don't go. You have a lot to gain if you go. The way more than with a little investment into it. It's investing into you and your business. And there could be a huge cost. I thought about what will I have to lose if I don't? And it was a way bigger price tag than the actual, amount that I would have to pay to actually go to Vegas. So I hope you figure it out. There's time. If you're not too sure how to figure it out, talk to your leadership. We're happy to give you some solutions. And I hope to see your butt in Vegas.